Hello friends and welcome back on our trip on the MSC Orchestra. It has finally started. Well, nothing beats the first moment on deck before departure. The ocean stretched out forever. The breeze was perfect and the excitement in the air was real. We stood there just soaking it all in. And then that moment happened when the ship slowly pulled away from the port and the adventure finally began. One of the most beautiful and my absolute favorite parts of the trip was watching the sunset and sunrise from our balcony. Every single one felt different and just as beautiful. But one evening, things got a little dramatic. We spotted a small boat struggling to make its way back to the ship after an island visit. No one really knew what was happening, but those with balcony cabins had front row seats as the drama unfolded. Most evenings, we loved winding down in the lounge, listening to the piano. It was calming, relaxing, and honestly the perfect way to ease into the night before heading to dinner. The MSC Ori Spa was amazing. From relaxing spaces to indulgent treatments. They even have a hairdresser on board, which made it easy to feel refreshed and cruise ready whenever you wanted to. Out on the outside decks, the views were incredible. Endless ocean, fresh air, and the feeling of freedom only a cruise can give. Then in the distance, we spotted a storm strolling in. Watching the clouds gather and the sea change was dramatic, powerful, and honestly mesmerizing. The buffet became our go-to spot for breakfast most mornings and definitely lunch on some days. MSC always has pizza, and yes, it's delicious. In the mornings though, that same pizza station transforms into a bread and rolls area. And once lunchtime hits, it's back to pizza time. We really love the variety. This morning I had a yogurt for breakfast. It was really delicious. I enjoyed it. My husband had some fruit for the morning. I also had some watermelon juice and peppermint tea, which was really nice. For lunch, I was able to just easily grab a pasta salad, and this was delicious. I think it had some dried tomatoes in. It was absolutely yum. Later on, we tried to make our way to the dining room for the set menu. So we did this most of the nights that we were there. Only one night we stayed in our room and we had pizza. For breakfast, we only went about once or twice for breakfast. but we loved having so many options. So the one time we had breakfast in the dining room, it was lovely. We had little croissants, pastries, and coffee, and we really just enjoyed the views from here. It felt quite elegant and relaxed, and it felt right as if it was a scene out of a movie. For dinner, we were able to view the menus. I could take a little video or photos to know what would be served for the next few days. Here, my husband's having a pork chop with potatoes, and then I had some fish with rice and vegetables. All the food was amazing. For dessert, my husband had a fruit plate and I had a cheese plate. And then I had a chocolate triangle, which was chocolate cake, and it was delicious. I think I also had lime ice cream, which was really good. The theater shows were entertaining, but not quite fabulous for us. Only one night really stood out with a colorful show. The other nights were mostly one-man shows, and sometimes the actors were even an hour late, which was disappointing, but it didn't spoil our trip. We're hopeful the shows will be much better next time. In the end, it was those stunning sunrises and sunsets that really stayed with us. Peaceful, beautiful, and unforgettable. Saying goodbye was hard. But we arrived in Barcelona and honestly didn't want to leave the ship. But Barcelona has so much waiting for us. Before we dive into that adventure, we can't wait to share all about the port stops we experienced, so please make sure you stay tuned.